This is a brand new move for Olga. She presses down now, again showing her flexibility.
Wow.
You can see the strain and effort this requires.
She's not very determined, is she?
And again, Olga in Madison Square Garden, New York. As so often, Gordon Maddox was with her.
No margin for error. That thummy catch. He did it again.
Olga Korbut, turning them on, as always, from Moscow to Madison Square Garden. Today, she's retired from the sport, married, and mother of a son. Nadia Comaneci has also graced our show opening. Let's watch her in action at Madison Square Garden in the American Cup, the first time we ever saw her get a perfect mark of 10. On that occasion, Warner Wolf and Kathy Rigby Mason were on hand to describe it.
4 feet 11, 86 pounds.
Here's her last tumbling run. A double twist. Beautiful. Look at the height on that. Oh, great. She is, what can you say? She's just unbelievable.
A perfect score. 10.0 for Nadia Comaneci. A perfect score.
Nadia Comaneci, when she was just on her way to become queen of the Montreal Olympics.
Floor exercise routine. There's a combination of jazz and some really elegant ballet. Her first run is a flip-flop with a double pike. Beautiful. She took that out at the World Championships because of too much weight that she had gained. There's a little variation. Here's a little more ballet than she's had in the past. Her second tumbling run is brand new also. It's called a 1.5 twist to a double twist. This is brand new for Nadia. Here it comes. Round up, flip-flop. Here's 1.5 twist, step out to a double twist. It takes a great deal of endurance to do that. Here's a little change of pace. And you'll see the crowd get behind her now. You see, everything's extended. Even though she's doing jazz and sharp movements, everything is fully extended, which is so important. A little variation there. I think the people in Louisiana would love that music. Look at the strength on this last tumbling run. Round out flip-flop, double twist, beautiful. No problems there. She's not even breathing hard.
You can tell the crowd sensed it would be a different sort of day, that Nadia was on her way back as that spirited performance featuring jazz and ballet earned a 9.75, the highest score in the floor exercise. From there, she moved to the vault.
Here Nadia will do a 1.5 front somersault with a 1/2 twist. Beautiful, perfect landing. That loss of weight has really helped with her timing, and powerful push in her arms is just tremendous. Let's take a look at it in slow motion. Judges are looking for distance and height, and Nadia gets both. There's that powerful push. You'll see that she starts her front flip really early, gets high, and there's that half twist. She's way above the horse. Good landing.
Near perfection by Nadia Comaneci in the vault, and that earned her a 9.9. So she had the top score in the 4X and the vault. From there, it was on to the uneven bars.
Nadia's really seemed to regain a lot of that strength she had lost in her last performance at the World Championships. She starts out with a hip half twist. Now watch, this is a brand new move. It's called a free hip. She immediately does a front flip. Beautiful. Now she'll get ready for another brand new move in her exercise. Does a stalter to another free hip handstand. Now watch this. Hacked with a half twist. It's so important to get enough distance away from that bar so you clear your feet. And here's her dismount. Over the low bar this time. A Comaneci front with a half twist. Excellent.
And that effort by Nadia earned her second 9.9 of the day. So through the first 3 events, she had been the leader in each with just 1 event to go. the beam. And we'll see how she fared on that apparatus when we return in just a moment. After 3 events in Copenhagen yesterday, it was apparent that it was going to be Nadia's day. 29.55 her total through 3 events. Her closest competition from Elena Mukina of the Soviet Union, who was second. Her teammate, Eberly, was third. So Nadia was the leader in the first 3 events. Then her final performance of the day came on the beam. Here it was.
If Nadia can get a 9.75, she can win the all-around competition. She looks extremely calm for being up first on this event. Her mount is called a press handstand. And I'm sure she'll be very controlled on it. Looks great. And she'll go right into a gainer back handspring. So much control, a lot more elegance. Gainer back handspring right into a back flip. Solid as a rock. Right into another back flip. 2 in a row. Judges are looking for originality, and she has it. Same confidence as she had in the Olympics. The music in the background is the other competitors on their events, on the floor exercise. Doesn't seem to bother Nadia. She has complete confidence and concentration. Aerial walkover right into an aerial cartwheel. Solid as a rock. Beautiful. Split leap. It's important that you get completely split in the air, parallel to the beam. Back walkover right into 2 back handsprings. Shoulders and hips stay directly over that balance beam. If anything gets out of line, you're off the beam. Another back handspring. Great control of her flexibility. Getting ready for a dismount now. Cartwheel, double twist. Excellent landing.
Her third 9.9 of the day. Only Natalia Shaposhnikova of the Soviet Union wound up with a higher score in that event, a 9.95. So overall, Nadia won 3 of the 4 events and captured the overall title in the European Women's Gymnastics Championships. And the normally stoic countenance of Comaneci was anything but yesterday. She enjoyed it as much as the crowd. Here, the victory ceremony as Nadia lifts the trophy high above her head, and she is back. Nadia Comaneci of Romania, back again as a champion, winning yesterday in Copenhagen. So that was the all-around competition, and all-around, what did you think?
Well, I think it's one of the greatest comebacks I've ever seen in gymnastic history. Nadia, after 3 years of lots of problems, and a gymnast who seemed to peak very young, has come back, and you can just bet she's going to have that perfection till the Moscow Olympics.
That was only part of the European Championships here in Copenhagen. Nadia has already won the all-around. The individual title still at stake. And remember, the scores will carry over from the all-around. So Nadia will have the advantage in that she had the best score in 3 of the 4 events and is in second place in the other. As a consequence, she's already won 1 gold medal and could win 4 more for a total of 5. The individual titles yet to be decided. For now, Al Michaels and Kathy Rigby Mason. You're looking at Nadia Comaneci as she returned to the top in Copenhagen, Denmark. With these scintillating performances, she captured the all-around title in the 1979 European Women's Gymnastics Championships last weekend. Nadia, the name that rolled off lips the world over after the '76 Olympic Games. An international symbol of perfection. Since then, however, she's been a shell of her former self. After all, where does one go from the top of the mountain? Now, though, we're seeing a revitalization, a resurgence towards supremacy. Today, she'll be competing for individual honors in 4 events. We'll follow Nadia and others like Elena Mukina and Natalia Shaposhnikova of the Soviet Union at the European Women's Individual Gymnastics Championships from Copenhagen today on ABC's Wide World of Sports.
Gymnastics Championships, which you're about to see, were originally scheduled to air last week. But because of bad weather at the Indianapolis time trials, the gymnastics was pushed back until today. That means we won't be able to bring you the World Professional Target Diving Championships as advertised. But you'll see that program on a future date. One other feature today, European Gymnastics Championships, reporting Al Michaels.
The scene is the Brøndby Sports Hall in Copenhagen, Denmark. And